Thank you, thank you. Jan, is he still here? I wear a blazer because I take this shit serious.
Fuck yeah.
The funny part is, I just found out he's my cousin, no bullshit. I don't understand people's porn choices. Like, for me, the porn that I watch is all women, because I don't want to see naked dudes. Calling me crazy. But like, I've got friends of mine who are aggressively heterosexual, almost to the point of homophobia. These are the dudes who say things like, oh, I can never get a massage by a dude. Really? But you'll watch 9 dudes fuck 1 chick. Right? For those of you playing the home game, that's 3 dudes per hole. Like, even, and his response is always, oh, well, I'm putting myself in the place of the guy. Yeah, but not all 9 of them. Even if she's using both hands, at some point there's going to be 4 guys just masturbating, watching this massive, mostly dude. Are you putting yourself in their heads? The funny thing is, though, he is, because he's at home watching this on his computer, masturbating, watching this massive, mostly dude. And this is the same idiot who will say things and then follow it up with no homo. Here is my simple porn equation. If the number of dicks is equal to or greater than the number of tits, you don't get to say no homo. It seems logical to me. Do you think gay people say no hetero? I said that at an open mic and this lesbian in the front row goes, no we don't. Thank you. Myth dispelled. I never have to ask that question for comedic purposes on stage ever again. And she goes, no, you don't. And I'm like, sir, get the joke. I love strip clubs because they really emphasize the differences in sexes. My wife and I went to one that's got both men and women. She wouldn't watch the men and I wouldn't watch the women. And when she came back and told me about her experience, I thought that she had gone to a Cirque du Soleil show. There was like jugglers and a fire breather and a fat guy tossing midgets. It was apparently amazing, and that's the difference right there. See, women just have to show up and be naked. If they bring beer and or food, it's like a fist bump from God. But men can't do that. We have to do something. Juggle, breathe fire, clean the house, something. After the show, she brought me over to introduce me to one of the guys, Antonio, right? And I'm like, I don't want to meet this guy, but then when I did, I actually said out loud to this man's face, damn. He was so good looking, he made me question my sexuality. Jesus. And that got me thinking, like, what would it take for me to have to do that? Like, if somebody forced me into a room with, like, Ron Jeremy and Channing Tatum and put a gun to my head and said, you have to have sex with one of these 2 men, of course, me, I would choose Ron Jeremy, because, I mean, why risk liking it at all? No, the fucked up part is, what if I liked it with Ron Jeremy? Then I could have had Channing Tatum! I apologize for looking at my notes. I drink a lot, so I have memory problems. So I've got a friend of mine who grew up in a super traditional household. She wasn't allowed to have Ken dolls, but she was allowed to have Barbies. But she really wanted a Ken doll, so she took one of her Barbies and cut its hair super short and got Ken doll clothes from her friend of hers down the street. Basically, she created the world's first butch lesbian Barbie, is what she did. But that's going to be a thing pretty soon, because Barbie's a good, 20 years behind the social curve. Right? Pretty soon she's got her black friend and her Latina friend. Pretty soon she's gonna have her gay friend. And her gay friend is gonna have her girlfriend, whose name is Drew and kind of looks like Tom Arnold. That same friend works at 7-Eleven, and this woman was buying cigarettes one time, and she carded her, and the woman lifted up her shirt and goes, do these look like 17-year-old tits?
Oh, God.
But that got me thinking, like, wouldn't it be weird if you could tell a woman's age by her tits? But like it'd be like tree rings where the Oreo would get larger as you get older. You could actually count the rings. Bitch, there are 34 rings here. You said you were 29. All right, so real quick, last thought. That got me thinking about, because I'm pretty fucked in the head. I was talking to a woman who was in her late 30s, early 40s, and she was talking about shopping at Forever 21. And I'm like, that store's not for you. But there really should be a store for her. We'll call it Forever 29. And middle-aged women can come in and just lie to themselves. sell spray tan, red wine, and yoga pants. All right, my name is Ben Kimberlin. That's my time. Thank you very much.